In this video, we'll be discussing about what a software engineer does on his day-to-day life and whether it's a good career choice for you. So let's get started. So we do consider software engineering and we do correlate it with a lot of coding, thinking that software engineers do a lot of coding every day and create good stuff, but that's not it. Software engineering is a very vast field. So software engineering is barely like 10 to 15% of coding, and rest all of them are learning and decision making and doing research and development. So one of the pillars of software engineering is the ability to design and architect things. So architecting things is like, consider you are building a home. So before you jumpstart building a home, you would be looking into the design of it. You would be creating a wireframe or a blueprint or a drawing, if I say in a layman manner, that how the building should be looking. From there, we can estimate how much area it should cover, how much spaces the room will be having, the estimated cost, what kind of material we'll be using, and furthermore. But in case of software, it's a bit different. Like we have to take some upfront decision before we decide to jump into coding that thing. Like we need to really spend a lot of time creating a good design and an architecture. So before we are moving forward with the design and architecture, we have to also consider what are the requirements. Requirements are like, if there is a need of creating a software, why do we need to create a software? What will be the purpose of that software? What problem it will be solving? So from where we'll be getting those? So either we can get it from like a client, or maybe we want to design a product that will help solve problems of a lot of people or serve any business requirement and do a good business out of that. So before we do those, we do have like a general discussion over what the product should be looking like, what problem it should be solving, and those are the responsibility of a product team. There are product managers, there are other stakeholders who identify gaps in the market. They decide whether we can create some solution out of those, and that's a different topic. I might be creating a video on how product management works, how the product manager work look like, but here we are discussing more of a software development perspective. So if we are coming down to designing an architecture, we would be analyzing the requirements, creating scale reliable software design. To decide on system architecture and data flow to optimize performance and efficiency, collaborate with the stakeholders who would tell us what to create, to define product requirements and break them out into smaller tasks. So a design is more like a collaboration between the stakeholders, in this say who requires the product, and the product managers, as well as the team of developers and other people who are involved in the creation of their software.